What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy right here, and today we're going to be talking about the summer transfer windows. Before we start this video, make sure to go and like, comment, share this video for other people to see it, because it's all about fun and watching football and just having fun yourself and listening to the summer transfer windows. Let's start with Lamine Yamal and Lewandowski's situation with UEFA right now. UEFA have sanctioned Lamine Yamal and Robert Lewandowski for violating the anti-doping regulation in Champions League. So apparently, Lamine Yamal and Robert Lewandowski didn't want to do the doping test before the game against Inter last season. And if you don't know, the doping test is when before a game every player have to take a test if they have been taking any drugs or doing anything for energy, which is cheating in football. So that is what doping test is, and they didn't want to do it, and they didn't do it. So La Liga just came out and fined them both 5,000 euros each, and that's all about Lamine Yamal and Lewandowski's situation right now. Let's move on to the next story. Let's go to Spain, where we land at Madrid, not Hala Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid agreed due to sign Giacomo Raspadori from Napoli. Personal terms agreed earlier today, and then also deal done club to club for package up to 26 million euros as total fee. Raspadori will sign a 5-year deal at Atletico Madrid, second Italian signing for Atletico Madrid after Matteo Ruggeri in July. So Atletico Madrid signed a new player once again after signing Matheus, who is an Italian player as well. So they have signed 2 Italian players this summer transfer windows, and for me this is like a good signing for like the club, you know what I mean? Because if a club succeed, it's not about the first 11 only, it's about the bench as well. For example, Manchester City, 2023 Manchester City, it wasn't just the first 11, it was the bench as well. So if a club will succeed, it depends on the first 11 and the bench. So for me, it's a good signing for Atletico Madrid. Let's move on to the next story. Let's go back to Spain, where we landed Barcelona. Remember when I said Barcelona took the captain armband away from Marc-Andre ter Stegen? They gave it back to him earlier today. Yes, Barcelona gave the captain armband back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen earlier today, and this is a message that he sent to the Barcelona fans. These past few months have been difficult for me, both physically and personally. My priority has always been to return to the pitch and help the team. The clear decision to undergo surgery was made with medical professionals and approved by the club, with the goal of protecting my long-term career. There's been a lot of unfolded speculation. I want to clarify that all the signing and renewals were complete before my surgery. It's unfair to suggest my injury was used to register others. I've always acted with professionalism and respect. I deeply love Barcelona, this city, and the fans, and my commitment to the club is absolute. I'm ready to collaborate with the club's management to resolve this situation constructively together. A lot may have changed, but one thing will never. I love coolers. This is a heartwarming message from Marc-Andre ter Stegen to the Barcelona fans. and he deserves every bit of the captain armband since he has been at the club for like more than 10 years. I think he's the oldest person to be at the club right now for Barcelona, and he 100%, for me, he 100% deserves the captain armband, and he will forever be a legend. For me, he's one of the greatest goalkeepers of all time. Yes, one of the greatest. I'm a Madrid fan, but for me, he's one of the greatest um um keepers of all time. Let's move on to the next story. Let's take Spain, where we move on to Real Madrid. I think you may remember the young star from the FIFA Club World Cup, Goncalo Garcia. He just signed new long-term deal at Real Madrid until June 2030, 5 years deal. Agreement signed today with Xabi Alonso. Very happy considering Gonzalo as a top talent for the future. Yes, Goncalo Garcia. Goncalo Garcia. To me, he's like one of the best talents I've ever seen in my life. My generation, I think he's one of the best talents I've ever seen in my life. His performance at the Club World Cup, his performance everywhere. Even when I watched his academy performances, I was like shocked, because to me, I think he will succeed at Real Madrid. And let's stay at Real Madrid because Endrick, the Brazilian, gets the shirt number 9 from this season 2025 to 2026. The Brazilian stays, doesn't go on loan, and gets also the legendary number 9 shirt I decided with Real Madrid. Endrick always wanted to follow Vini's footsteps, stay fighting for the place and develop for the club. And as you may ask, who is going to take the number 16 from Endrick, as he'll be wearing the number 9? Yes, Goncalo Garcia will be wearing the number 16 for next season for Real Madrid. Yes, Goncalo Garcia, the kid I just talked about, the wonder kid from Real Madrid, will be continuing with the club next season. Let's move on to the next story. Let's move on to Rodri's injury. Let's cover more about that. I'm not talking about the ACL because he recovered and now he got another injury. Rodri has suffered an injury setback. He'll be out at least until mid-September. Bad news for the Manchester City fans out here. This is what Pep Guardiola said about his injury. Rodri is getting better, but had a big injury against Al Hilal. He's trained better and we hope after international break is when he'll be really fit. He has been dealing with the injury since the FIFA Club World Cup match against Al Hilal, and it just came out that he's seriously injured and he will be back until mid-September. Yes, mid-September. So bad news for the Man City fans out there, and yes, that's all we got for you today. Don't forget to like this video, please get me to 1K. Please, come on, please get me to 1K. And thank you. Bye. See you later.